I made $5,000 technically in 1 hour. No, not by any get rich quick scheme, because I don't believe in that nonsense. I made it by doing what I've been doing for 6 years. So last month, I made this YouTube video about risk, and the entire process took me roughly 8 hours from scripting to filming to editing and finally publishing the video. I did my part to the best of my ability and leaving the rest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why the next morning, first thing I did was I opened my Gmail because, I had this good feeling and I was right. I got a meeting request from a Muslim brother, actually a revert, a high-profile business owner who wanted to launch a YouTube channel. During the call, he shared his story with me. After embracing Islam, his life had transformed in ways he never expected. He told me that now more than anything, he wanted to leave a positive impact before he meets Allah and presents his case on the day of judgment, subhanAllah. And he believed YouTube was the way to do that. But there was a problem. He actually tried YouTube 13 years ago and it didn't work out. Then life got in the way for 13 years. So we sat together and I spent that hour really digging into his situation. As we talked, I identified his biggest bottleneck, the thing that was actually stopping him. Then we created a step-by-step roadmap that would take him from where he was to where he wanted to be. I guided him through each phase, explained what he needed to focus on, and by the end of that hour, we had a complete plan. That consultation turned into a $5,000 deal. Alhamdulillah. No, wallahi, I'm not sharing this to flex or something. It's because I know many of you guys watching this are working toward your own financial goals. Maybe you are trying to raise funds for a project that matters to you. Maybe you are in the middle of growing a business that's taking everything you have. Or maybe you are just trying to build long-term wealth so you can take care of your family and contribute to causes you believe in. Whatever your goal is, I need you to understand something deep inside your heart. No matter how big that goal seems, no matter how impossible it feels right now, it's possible for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nothing is beyond his capacity. But, and this is important, there's a fundamental principle that if you understand it and apply it correctly, your chances of success will be much higher. And I'm telling you, akhi, I'm not the smartest and I don't have some secret knowledge that nobody else has. It's just Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guiding me all the time. Like, I didn't do anything crazy. I just solve a problem online that most people and businesses do offline. That's literally it. In that video about risk, I explained a concept that many Muslims understand it intellectually but struggle to implement in their lives. It's utilizing every single means that Allah has provided you with. It's part of your risk. It's not separate from tawakkul. It's actually as important as tawakkul itself. See, you control the effort you put in. You control showing up, doing the work, learning the skills. Allah controls the results of those efforts. He controls who sees your work, who it impacts, and what opportunities come from it. Actually, it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guiding you in the first place to even learn that skill. And this drives me crazy, bro. When I look at my analytics, I see that my viewers come primarily from the USA and UK. And you guys need to understand that you have access to opportunities that most of the world doesn't have. You live in countries where you can start business relatively easy. You have jobs that pay enough that you could actually invest some money into launching a successful YouTube channel. Like, you guys have access to all the resources out there. Yet, so many of you don't realize the value of what you have. Or maybe you do realize it, but you're still waiting for the perfect moment to start. You wanna know the truth? You're not gonna like it. That perfect moment is never coming. And I can say this with 100% certainty because I've been doing this for 6 years now. And I've never, not even a single day in those 6 years, found the perfect moment for making videos. Some days I wake up with chronic back pain that makes it hard to even sit in a chair. Other days I get migraines. The gears break at the worst times, like when I dropped my brand new mic from 6 feet and had to send it for repair while I was complete broke. And if I had waited for perfect conditions, I would still be waiting instead of talking to you about a $5,000 deal I just closed. But beyond our personal excuses, we are facing a much bigger problem. We can't ignore AI anymore. It's moving at a pace that should genuinely concern everyone. Your 9 to 5 job is at risk, your business might go bankrupt. And I'm not being dramatic here. No one is safe from this shift that's happening right now. Let me give you an example. I watched a video recently where someone used an AI agent. I think it's called Lovable. And with just a few simple prompts, this AI created a fully functional, slick website in minutes. And you can make changes to the website with simple drag and drop. And it only costs $27 a month. Now, ask yourself, if you are running a web design agency and you are charging clients hundreds of dollars to build websites, why would anyone pay you 100 times more for something that AI can deliver faster, cheaper, and with less hassle? I'm not trying to scare you. These are just facts, bro, and we have to face them. And as Muslims, we can't afford to fall behind in this shift. We should be the leaders. We should be in the front row, not scrambling eggs in the back trying to catch up. And what hurts me more is that if you go on YouTube and search for Islamic content, you'll find millions of lectures, reminders, debates. Alhamdulillah, we need those, but we have other problems too. Problems that are not being addressed. And who's going to solve them? I'm going to create a scenario here. Let's say I just moved to the USA and I want to start a halal business. So I search how to create an LLC to start a business on YouTube. And what do I find? Only non-Muslim lawyers explaining the process. I have no option other than to contact those guys. Where are the Muslim lawyers? They exist, I know they do, but they are invisible. Or what about the Muslims working 9 to 5 who wants to grow a business on the side to achieve financial freedom? Where's the roadmap for that? Or if you're a successful business owner, why aren't you documenting your journey and giving consultations to others on growing a successful business as well? Now, if you're watching this and you're still not feeling inspired to start creating on YouTube, I get it. That's completely fine. We humans are naturally wired to seek comfort and avoid difficult situations. That's why we are promised Jannah. If money wasn't an issue for me, if I had complete financial freedom and I could do whatever I wanted, I would probably spend my entire day playing football. Even though my back is fractured, my feet are swollen, and every part of my body is in pain, I would still chase that dream because I love it. But I can't do that. I'm not free to just do whatever feels good, because then I will die hungry. But Allah didn't create dunya this way. You are a slave of Allah, and with that comes obligations that you can't ignore. You have to pray 5 times a day, to live according to His commands, to worship Him in the way He deserves. On top of that, you have also family obligations to take care of them, to provide for them, to feed them, and make sure they are safe and secure. You have obligations to your own nafs and your body to take care of your health, to develop yourself. I wish I could be a professional footballer. But it's not easy, because if everything in life was easy and comfortable, maybe the world would be a better place. But it's not. Life is difficult by design. لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي كَبَدٍ. And that's exactly why you need to act now rather than wait for things to get easier. Pick up your phone. Contribute to solving a problem that Muslims are facing. Solve it online through a video. When I published that video, I never imagined that someone would watch it and book a $5,000 deal with me. I did my part and Allah accepted my efforts. Now, if you want me to literally grab your hand, yes, I know that sounds gay, but I will do it anyway so that you can launch a successful YouTube channel and also a sadaqah jariyah for the ummah. Then click the first link in the description. And if you still didn't sign up, then I will find you and I will kill you. Nah, just kidding. Allah Mubarak.